Hey, Jelani. Hey, Alex. Hey, Queen. Hey, Alex. 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 Hey, Nether Boo. How y'all doing today? We're going to keep it light. Hey, beautiful black woman. We're going to keep it light, y'all. We just going to do Ask Black Americans, honey. Hey, TK. How y'all doing? Hey, Nether Boo. I hope you had a good day. Thank you for that popular gift, that popular vote. Hey, Ma. Hey, Wani. Hey, Yvette. How you doing? Thank you, Nether Boo. I hope all y'all doing good. Thank you so much, Nether Boo. Hey, Ma. Yeah, y'all. That I had to leave. I left. Thank you, Nether Boo. I left that it's at my apartment. They offer all kinds of resources, y'all. But anyway, I had to, man. I think I'm the only black American in there, honey. They got to talking about our boy Trump, honey. I got irritated. Not our boy Trump, but they got to talk about Trump. I got irritated because it seemed like, I don't know. I got irritated. Hey, Ani. Hey. Hey.
Hey, baby.
How you
How
doing?
you doing? All right. You
What you
just
up
coming?
to? Mm-hmm.
I'm about to get up and start making some barbecue sauce.
Oh, hey, Stephen Wolf.
Yeah.
Hey, the Green saw her. Okay, I just wanted to say hi to you.
Yeah, I came up to say hi to you. I'm going to stay up here for a little bit.
Okay, Ma.
All
Hey,
right.
Cholo. Hey, all day. Yeah, y'all, they got to talking about Trump, talking about all kinds of stuff, honey. I was like, I ain't come here for that. Thank you for the gifts. Hey, Fo. Hey, Ram. Is that Ram with 313? Shout out to the 313 if so. Yeah, so if you have a question for Black Americans, feel free to come up. We're going to keep it light and try to keep it fun. We shall see, child. We shall see. Come up and ask a question if you want to. You know, all voices are welcome. The response you get, the response you get you might not appreciate it, but please come with respect and we'll give you respect. But if you don't, it's on and popping. Hey, MBM. MBM, you want to unmute?
Oh, hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm all right. Yourself?
I'm doing great. What's your ethnicity?
I'm West African.
West African?
Yeah.
Okay, what country you from?
I'm from Senegal.
Oh, Senegal. Shout out to Senegal. Okay, you want to ask Black Americans a question?
It's just it doesn't mean I hope it doesn't come across as disrespectful because it's just a curiosity really, and it's something that I've seen a lot on my FYP or on TikTok or over social media really. So I think it's more of I'm trying to understand the other perspective really, but a lot of the times I hear complaints about when Africans or Africans from the continent ask you where are you from, and you say I'm from America, and they ask you again, no, where are you from? Some people take that as offensive, but if I'm from West Africa and I've only generally encountered Africans, and generally, if you ask them, they'll say to you first, okay, like me, I live in the UK, and they'll tell you I'm from the UK. But then when they ask you again, they're trying to find out which country you're from. So that's not generally a question of disrespect as an African myself if I'm asking that question. So if I encounter a Black American, I can't tell visually if you're a Black American or if you what your actual history is. So I'm asking you a question, but then for some reason it's seen as
Wait a minute,
disrespectful.
hold on, MB1. I mean MBM. Let me cut my camera on. Hold on. I mean, you go ahead and finish your statement. Hold on, go ahead.
So I guess my question is, why is it seen as disrespect when, from my perspective, it's curiosity. It's just trying to find out if this is somebody who is, because generally as Africans, if you meet somebody else, you want to know which country they're from, you want to know what tribe they're from, because there's a familiarity there. So if I'm asking you that, it's most of the time it doesn't come across as disrespect. But I can understand when somebody's asking you that and you don't have any connection to Africa, and that's fair enough. But it seems like a general statement that it's disrespect. That's just what I'm curious about and why that is.
Okay, let me help you out with that curiosity, MBM. If you ask me where I'm from and I tell you America, that's it. Don't ask me where you're really from. What part of Africa? Don't do that. We're gonna end that conversation right there. It is none of your business. We from America, and just accept when I tell you I'm from America. Move on. That makes sense.
That's fair. Like I said, it didn't really answer my question, but
It
that's
did.
your
See what
answer.
I mean? That's the issue. That's the issue, though. It did. It did answer your question, and that's the problem. Is when we give you an answer, it's follow-up question, and we don't like those kind of follow-up questions because a lot of us feel like the role Africans played in the well, I'm gonna say me because I'm the one speak about it every time. I feel like if you play the part in slavery, you don't get to be attached to me in no kind of way. So when I tell you I'm Black American, because I don't know an African, ain't met an African, my mama right there, Nisi Fly, she ain't never been, nobody in her family ever told her, and I was blessed enough to know my great grandmother. So nobody ever talked about an African, ever. Nobody liked to be called African. My grandmother, my mother, me, my kids. So when you ask, where you from, and we say America, that's it. Black Americans. But the problem becomes the issue when after we say America, then but where are you really from? Or you just don't know. You know you're African. We hear that every night on this stage, and that builds the animosity even more. Does that help you out? Let Black Queen go ahead. Maybe she can understand you because I talk a lot of AAV. That's I try to work through it, but I speak a lot of AAV. But go ahead, Black Queen.
Yes, sis.
Yeah.
So is your question why do we not say that we're African? Is that what your question is?
No, that was not my question. My question is, I'm going to say it again, is if as an African, I encounter you, you're a Black person, I'm a Black person, and I see you, and I ask you, where are you from? Because I encounter this, it doesn't just happen to Black Americans, it happens to all other Africans on the continent. If you meet another African, they'll ask you where you're from. Some might say, for me, I live in the UK, some might say I'm in the UK, and they ask you again, it's not trying to give you a label. Is trying to figure out who you are, whether you're from the same place as them. And if you I'm trying to understand why you take offense to that, because it's not specific to you why they do that. They just want to find out who you are. They're not trying to give you a label. They're trying to find out who you are. Personally, like I said, I'm not from the US. I have zero opinion, zero cards on the table in terms of what another person decides to label themselves. But that specific question, like I said, I'm just trying to understand why is it so offensive? Because if they ask it again,
let me answer you. Let me answer you before the goalpost moves. Okay, so basically, when you're asking Black Americans where they're from, we're from America. That's where we're from. We've been here since some in the early 1600s or longer. That we know of, that we are able to trace our genealogy back. Where the issue comes in is when we say we're from America, and then one of your people come back and say, you are African, and nobody, like Love said, nobody in my family, nobody in anybody in my side, maternal or paternal, has said they are from Africa. We do not have any roots that we even trace back to Africa. And I don't know what you guys, what a lot of Africans that come and they ask questions like this or kind of close to this don't understand is a lot of us were already here. There was a very small percentage of Africans that came here from the transatlantic slave trade.
Okay.
Brazil,
Hold on.
Brazil got the
Hold on,
most.
don't cut my
What?
mind
No,
off
no,
like
hold
that.
on,
Yeah.
because
We listen to
hold on.
you. You can't listen to
Yeah.
her.
No,
I'm almost. I'm
because
almost done. Wait a minute. Hold on. Calm down. Okay. So the thing is, you guys do not ask where if Jamaicans tell you they're Jamaican, y'all don't say, "Are you? What part of Africa are you from?" If a Brazilian tell you they're Brazilian, you don't ask, "What part of Africa are you from?" So why do you do that to us? If we say we're American, that's it. That should be it.
Can I
And
rebuttal that?
you can
Can I
go
rebuttal
ahead.
that?
Wait a
We're not
minute.
talking to
I'm
you,
gonna let you
bro.
down. Do I need to let you down while we finish this discussion with her? You see how Hello Las Vegas came up here and she chilling? Can you hold on, English? And see, this is another problem. We deal with this every night. Go ahead so she can finish.
You can go ahead now.
so I came up here in good faith because obviously, like I said, the tone on the live seemed to be friendly enough. I do not, like I said, I don't have any opinion on who you decide to call yourself or your history. I just came to ask a very specific question, but I feel like it's going into different directions. I said something, and you came back to me and asking me why. I've never said you needed to call
Okay,
yourself
well, okay, before
Africans.
we get, hold on, I'm gonna mute you. Okay, so did we give you
No,
your
I'm not
answer?
gonna stay. I
Okay,
just came to
listen,
ask a
did you give,
question, so I'm
okay,
gonna
we
go.
answered your question, right? So don't come up here and try to, now you trying to go and take it to a victim something. I answered it, and I think I was polite. Yeah, you better get the hell on.
Oh, and I
Um,
came up to talk to her.
well, she dropped. I didn't drop her. Hello, Las Vegas.
And I wasn't rude to her.
No,
I
you
just told her
wasn't.
the
She
truth.
wanted to. We see this every night. She wanted to sneak in there. You know that's what they do, y'all. They come up here all nice, like they trying to be polite and nice. I'm hip now, but then they ask you some kind of question like that, but they don't want to offend nobody. They just want to know. They trying to figure it out. But then you tell them she should have said, "Okay, thank you. All right, thanks for answering my question."
They play that passive aggressive game very well.
Right, exactly. But
Yes.
she was about to try to take us around the mulberry bush. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
hip now. Your girl getting seasoned. Y'all remember I used to sit here and then they get me every time, but nah, I'm on it. Hey, Kaya.
Hey, can I ask a
Hey,
question?
wait a minute. What's your ethnicity?
Okay, this was gonna be my question because I just
Wait,
joined.
what's your ethnicity?
This is it's part of my question. If you guys
What?
identify, it's part of my question. Do you
Wait,
guys? Would
wait,
you?
wait. I don't. It ain't no question to that. What's your ethnicity?
My parents are.
Here we go, y'all.
Cheddar
Oh Lord.
fatigue. Just starting the whole day off with it. Just
How
what's
long
your
we been
ethnicity?
streaming, y'all? We've been streaming 14 minutes.
14 seconds and look.
Go ahead, Kaya. Let's hear this.
No, this is a legit question because
Just
okay,
go ahead,
all
Kaya.
right.
You don't want to tell me your ethnicity off the
No, I just
bat.
told. No.
Say.
I was born and raised in. I'm Black American. I consider myself Black
Okay,
American.
no. Where's
My
your grandparents, your great grandparents from?
my parents came here from Jamaica.
Okay, so you Jamaican. Go ahead. What's your
Okay.
question?
So was my question was, would you guys identify people who were black, born and raised in America, who call themselves Black Americans? Would you call us Black American? That's a legit question. I'm not here to argue. This is a genuine question.
Um, Black Queen, you want to answer that?
Sure. So absolutely not. You're one of the first generation immigrants. Is that what you're saying? Like you maybe were born here, but your parents immigrated here?
Yeah, similar to Malcolm X, whose mother is from the Caribbean as well.
But Malcolm X is half FBA. His father's from here, and he identified with foundational Black Americans. He never identified with the Caribbean culture. Okay, number one. Number two, you are Jamaican American, and that's okay. It's
What
nothing wrong with that.
what if I identify
I
as
don't
Black
care what
American,
you
like Malcolm X,
identify as. You
like Malcolm
guys
X?
are you're you're Jamaican American, and that's okay, ma'am. You guys never. I don't understand because you guys never wanted to be Black. You called us Yankees. You call us everything. You made it very clear to everyone all the time that you were not Black American. That you were Jamaican. You were Haitian. You were Dominican. You were that, and that is okay. We are just identifying with our lineage. Who's been here? You haven't been here.
Okay, can I ask a follow-up question, Black Queen?
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
sure.
Hold on. Did you ask if it was okay? If it was okay. No, we're gonna let Odam answer your follow-up question. Hold on. What is that? Okay, I gotta drop you. Did you ask was it okay to identify as Black American?
No, to clarify my question is if I identify as Black American, why would I not be considered Black American by other Black Americans?
Because you're not of the lineage. Why wouldn't you want to be identified as? Why wouldn't you want to identify yourself first of all as a Jamaican?
I was born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts.
Both of your parents Jamaican?
They are.
Then, sister, I'm coming to you as a Angolan woman. I am Angolan through and through in and out. Why would you not want to be Jamaican? Do you know how proud those people are
Were
to be
you born in
Jamaican?
Were you born in Angola?
Yes, in Angola. Yes, I
Angola.
was. But even my daughter, who's bi-ethnic, she'll tell a person she's Angolan as well. I had to look at her one day. I was like, oh, you claim me? I was surprised. I mean, we don't do these talks, until I did TikTok. But why would you not? You're Jamaican.
So are
Absolutely,
you a
mama.
proud, wait, are you a proud Angolian?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Angolan,
say
yes.
your thing. Hello, Las Vegas. How you come up on
Oh,
people
thank
panelists?
you. Hey, host, thank you for bringing me up. Hey, everybody. I am Angolan, and I am your favorite Angolan, whether you know it or not.
Every panel she go up to, that's how she come up on people panel.
Yep, 'cause I want you guys to know. And then I heard about this girl named Chi. I gotta find her. She's Angolan too, and I
All right,
think
I
she's trying
came
to.
before
She's
you.
trying
I
to.
came before
Huh?
Kia. I came before you. I came before Kia.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Love's how are you?
Who?
I said
He's asking the host.
Hold on.
I'm just
Don't nobody
greeting you.
tell nobody to speak up here but me or one of my mods if I leave. Wait, this is my room. He gonna have to wait a second. We was having a conversation about the previous guest, and then Kaya came up. I didn't know if she was Black American or not English, and I got to check before somebody come up here and switch their profile to that um, private part area picture. So that's how we got here. So hold on. But if you busy, you can come back later. But just hold on. If not, it is what it is.
Let me let the ladies speak, and then
Thank
we'll
you,
be back
English.
next
Thank
time.
you. The ladies talking.
Y'all are so entitled, West Africans, women,
Huh?
West Africans, children.
What? Okay. Oh damn. Did
Y'all
you
are so
wanna
entitled.
say something to Kaya?
Here, you Black American. Period.
Okay, listen. Don't
Now
start that.
divide.
Don't start that tether
Don't let.
babble stuff. Now you acting like an unhinged.
Don't.
Okay, yeah. See what I mean? No decorum.
Can I ask a follow-up
Lord.
question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And I'm coming with peace. I promise y'all. I'm genuinely curious.
Oh damn, you got this.
What? So is there a difference between
Okay, one second.
FB?
Go ahead.
Is there a difference between FBAs and Black Americans?
No, we all the same lineage. Some of us call ourselves freedmen. Well, you say you say you grew up here, was born here. So
Correct.
can you tell me what all Black Americans identify as?
Uh, I I thought to be Black American means to have black skin and to be born and raised in America. Like I wasn't born in Jamaica. Like I know the woman from Angola. I don't have that
Okay, well,
experience.
see, Kaya, there lies another reason why you cannot call yourself us, because you're not. You don't know our history at
Sorry
all.
about that, love. I
Don't,
had somebody walk up on me. I was like, "Whoa!"
yeah, you gotta
Um,
check that.
I
So,
know.
so she want to know if is FBA and Black American the same thing.
Well, the thing is, Kyla is not asking a serious question, right? She has two Jamaican parents. When they go to Jamaica, they're not saying, "This is my American child and I'm the Jamaican parent." They are telling her she's a Jamaican child and to love her Jamaican roots. So to sit here in front of a bunch of Black Americans and act like she wants to be us and identify as us is not true, because that's not how she was raised at home. She's raised at home to identify as Jamaican because both of her parents are that. That only makes sense.
And I agree in the sense that I'll tell you this, Kaya. When I went to college is when I realized I
Wait a
was
minute,
not
hold
Black
on, Las
American.
Vegas. Hold on, Las Vegas, because we ain't gonna keep Kyla here long. We got other people on the panel. Did they answer your question?
Yeah. Okay. Before you drop, can I have a follow up question?
Go ahead.
Now, as far as I mean, it's funny because when I go to Jamaica, they call me American because I wasn't born in Jamaica.
They call it as a joke, right? They call you a Yankee.
No.
You know, when I moved from California to Florida, that was the first time in my life I was ever called a Yankee by an immigrant. Have you ever heard of that term in your household?
I have.
And it's
And,
a
and,
very
and, and
degrading term, right? Hold on, Angola Queen. That's a very degrading term, isn't it?
Yeah.
Be honest. It's
Yes,
not
you
said
can.
as
Yes.
right. So they're saying that as if your parents were a joke to birth a Yankee, but in actuality, you were their anchor baby that made them be able to stay. So your parents got their reparations just by birthing you. So they should be grateful for you. You're an anchor baby.
So then why is it if someone's half West Indian, and I love using the example Malcolm X, why is it that he gets the pass?
Malcolm X was not half West Indian.
His mom's from Bermuda.
Malcolm X's mother was in a mental institution when he was 3 years old. He was raised by his FBA family and his FBA lineage. You are an anchor baby. You were able to get your parents' citizenship. You should be proud that you anchored them in.
So so is it to be considered a Black American is based off of what
Two
family?
Black American parents. And if you have one Black American
Yeah.
parent, the Black American parent should be the mother.
But
It's
okay,
okay,
I think I'm
sweetheart.
confused. The logic doesn't. It's not logic.
I know,
hey,
but you're an
hey,
anchor baby.
Okay,
But
it's
thank
okay,
hey,
you.
but you
Kaya.
have to at
Thanks.
least have to
Thank
be.
you for answering my question. No, I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
just one Black American parent. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Kaya, and she's perfectly correct. Like my daughter is bi-ethnic, so I'm Angolan, and her dad is from this state, this country. So she can say she's Black American, but in reality, she's Black American and is Angolan, right? Kaya,
We
right now,
call those our bi ethnics.
right? And Kaya, let me just be real with you. You are you are going to be Jamaican, no matter what. Now, if you have children in America, because they're born here as Black Americans, and then you have a Black American husband, then they may call themselves Black Americans. And that's where everybody gets all upset and everything like else. But you yourself will not be Black American, and you should not do that.
Okay.
But
But I'm
your
not.
You
kids
shouldn't want
may
to be.
be,
But I'm not
yeah,
Jamaican
I
to
mean, you
Jamaicans. So
shouldn't.
I
Yeah.
guess I have no idea. I'm not Jamaican to Jamaican, so I have no identity.
But
So,
see,
but
that's
Oh
okay.
the black
Lord.
I'm not
Jamaican.
Jamaicans
Hold
do
on.
not consider
But
Jamaicans do not consider you Jamaican unless you were born there.
Yeah, I
Kaya,
Trust
understand.
me, I have
Hold
cousins that are
on,
born
boy. Here,
there.
don't come up here and just come off mic. But wait a minute, Kaya. But see, that's the thing. You know what I mean? That's the thing that happens to a lot of kids. You know, from immigrant parents, they come here and they get all confused. You know, they just, try to blend in with society and, American culture. And I guess you assumed you was black because you have melanated skin and you probably, I don't know what area you grew up in and stuff, but that's
Boston.
why it's important to know your history. You know what I mean? And stay true to it.
So then come
Hey,
But
host.
that's what
Hey,
happened.
host.
It's a lot of
Host, may,
confused
may, may I
people.
say
Hold
one
on,
quick
please.
thing?
Wait a minute. I'm gonna drop you down, Las Vegas. But yeah, that's why it's important to, you know what I mean, to teach your kids who they really are and don't have them confused. Cause it's a lot of this time with this delineation movement, you ain't by yourself. It's a lot of confused immigrant children in the United States of America right now, and it's gonna get worse. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Can I
As
consider
far
myself American?
yeah, Jamaican American.
Oh no, just American.
Well,
can
if
I
you
answer
want
a
to be,
question?
Oh, whatever.
Can I
go
answer a
ahead, bald
question
head.
now?
Go ahead, bald
Um,
head.
Kia, Kia, Kaya,
Thank you.
what what language did your parents speak when you was like in your household growing up? Did they speak patois?
Yeah, my parents speak patois.
Do you speak patois?
No, I do. I speak
But do
how I'm
you know
talking
how?
now.
But I'm saying, but do you know how?
Very little, very
Okay.
little.
But so if you know if both of your parents spoke patois, love, did your parents speak patois in the house?
No.
Black Queen or Oh Damn Florida, did your parents speak patois in the house?
No,
No,
no.
not at
Okay, so
all.
what will make you think that you're Black American if we don't speak that language?
Well, then can't you apply that to the Geechees in North Carolina and South Carolina? They don't speak
Yes,
proper
yes.
English.
Okay,
So
but
are they
they are
not? Are
from
they?
where? But they are from where?
They're from America,
They're from what
but
part of America?
the Carolinas.
The you Thank you. There you go. They're from the
But you just tied it
Carolinas.
to language, though. You just
No,
tied it to
but
language.
I tied it to language, but they are a part of the United States. And due to the Carolinas being a part of the United States, that means they are of this lineage. It's
They speak our
perfectly fine.
language.
I was born in America. You guys keep skipping over that, though. I was born and raised in America.
But your
Boston,
parents
Massachusetts.
weren't.
Oh my God. Okay.
No, we
I
told you
can't
your. Do
force.
you know what an anchor baby is?
My parents already had their citizenship. They came here legally.
You know, all anchor babies aren't illegal, but however,
Well, you
they
didn't
didn't
know.
have to keep renewing it after you were born.
I don't. I mean, I
I
can't confirm
know.
or
And
deny
you
that.
should be
I don't know.
proud of that.
Well, okay. Well, following the definition, it seems like I have no identity because so there's
You want
nothing
to
to
be
be
a
proud of.
victim.
Wait a
Why do you
minute.
want
I'm
to be
not.
a
No, no, no.
victim?
I'm not. This
Hold
is the
on.
first. Today's
But
the
did your
first day.
parents, did your grandson, is your great grandmother in the soil here, buried in the graveyard?
My grandmother is buried in America. I will say my grandfather.
I said your
Um.
great grandmother.
Oh, my great grandmother. No,
Okay,
no,
did your people go through Jim Crow, slavery?
no. They did.
Okay, well,
Well,
how can
no.
you think ever that you would be the same people?
Because I'm me, Akia. I was raised and I experienced everything that Black Americans experience. I experienced until I tell people my parents are from Jamaica. I'm being told I'm Black American by white people. So this is the first. Today is the first time that I've been told that
Who
I'm not
cares what
Black
white people say?
American.
Don't nobody on no not a black. We don't care what white people say.
So, Kia, I'm gonna ask you this question. Look, do you believe so you remember that white lady who joined the NAACP, Condoleezza, I think her name was Condoleezza, whatever her name was.
Yeah.
Do you believe that just because she identified as being a black person that she was black?
No.
So why
But
does it make you think that you can do it?
because I'm Black.
No, you're Jamaican.
You don't know who
She's white.
Condoleezza Rice is?
I'm Black.
No, not Condoleezza. No, her name was Condoleezza. It was something like Condoleezza,
No,
but
I
it
ain't
was a
talking
white
about you.
lady.
Oh, you talking about
Remember the white lady that had the
I
yeah.
dread,
remember
that
her.
had the dreads that tried to? She said she identified as, and
Oh,
that's another
yes.
reason why. That's another reason why we. That's
Rachel
another reason why
Dow.
we know
Rachel
that you're
Dow.
not black. That you're not Black American. Why do you have to identify as something that you're that you supposedly are? that means that you know that you're Jamaican. So you're
Dolezal,
just sitting
Rachel
here playing on our
Dolezal.
Rachel, Dolezal, her. That means that you know
Thank
you
you,
know what your
Maroon.
lineage is. You just cosplaying.
I
Sorry.
consider myself Black American.
And you
Yeah,
can
that's
consider
called
yourself anything you
cosplaying.
I
want
think
to.
Hold
she's
on,
trolling.
ballhead.
I'm not. I promise
Let
you guys, I'm
somebody
not
else talk.
trolling.
But that's
Hey,
called
Kaya.
cosplaying. Thank you,
Hey,
Maroon. Go ahead. Thank you, ballhead,
can
for
I
coming
ask her a
up.
question, Miss
Yep, go
Love?
go ahead, so.
Do she know what reclassifications mean? Do she understand that? Did her parents teach her? Did your parents teach you what that meant?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that term.
And
Child,
that's a
she
part
don't
of.
know nothing about our history, okay? So
Okay.
she don't know nothing about our history. She just want to be a
Hi,
Black
I wanted to
American.
say thank you for adding me to the panel.
Oh, you're
I won't
welcome.
keep your time. I won't take up too much of the time. I just had a question because it
Uh,
came across my page.
for
I
who?
do
For Black
identify
Americans?
for everybody up here.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Well,
I'm
let's wrap up with her. You're going to have to hold
okay.
on for a minute because there's people ahead of you. Hold on. All right, Kyla, we got to move on. I hope you
Okay,
find
ma'am.
out, what you're going to do in this life, but we
Okay.
praying
I
hard
will
to
say I
separate
study.
ourselves.
I did study African American history, so I'm very familiar with African
We're
American
not
history.
Thank
African.
you. Right.
We're
We
not
like to be called Black American. If you're familiar with our history, and then tell me what else do Black Americans go by? Because you
No,
asked
that's
me if Black Americans and FBA was the same people. What else they call themselves?
yeah. That's why. I promise.
No,
Whoever said I'm
no,
trolling,
no,
I'm not
no,
trolling.
no,
I'm
no, no,
curious.
no, no, no. You just said you very familiar. So let us know how familiar you are. What
No.
else do Black Americans call themselves?
Well, look, that's why I asked you, Love's World. Love's
Oh,
World.
God. All right.
If
Thank you. Have a good
thank
day.
you. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Poor Tink Tink.
Girl. Zaire.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not gonna take too much of the time, but I
Wait a minute,
believe
hold
you
on.
just
Not
answered my
not you,
question.
Zaire. The Zaire in
Wait,
front of
I
you.
came up here first.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right. Go
she
ahead,
came
Zaire.
after me.
Go
So
ahead. Go
I
ahead.
just, like I said, I won't take up too much of the time,
All
but
right, go
I
ahead.
believe someone just answered the question. I'm 28 and I've always identified
Wait a
myself
minute.
as
What's
an
your
African American.
ethnicity?
I'm black. Yeah,
You black? What you?
black
Okay. Go.
American, I guess. That's what
You
I was
said you
asking.
guessed. Go ahead with your question so I can see.
Because I've always identified as African American. When I check my job applications, when people ask African American, but it seems like I shouldn't be identifying as African American because all of my family, like you said, are buried here. Great grandparents, their parents. So I just want to make sure I'm identifying myself correctly.
Oh damn. Give it to her.
Oh, listen.
Give it to
Okay.
me easy though, because
That's
like
our
I
Okay.
said,
niece. That's our
educational
niece,
purposes.
damn.
Listen.
That's our
Listen.
niece.
All right, Nisi. What part of Africa is your family from when you did your genealogy?
Well, guess what? I didn't do that, so I'll have to do that
Okay,
part of
so
it.
you haven't found any genealogy or you haven't found a boat manifest to show you're from Africa. So as of
Correct.
now, you're not African. That's all we're
Okay.
saying. I'll go back on mute.
So Black American is how I should be
Yeah.
identifying myself.
Most of us went to at least the 1870s, at least, and never found the African. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know. Some people say they have found the African. They can be African American. They can be whatever they want. Some Black Americans still identify as African American. That's on them. It's no, you can identify yourself as a sheep. That's on you. But you know what I mean? I choose not to.
Start picking your family brain. Start asking them questions. Yeah, start questioning your parents. You're not
Thank you,
from Africa.
Maroon.
Do your
Thank you. I
do your
appreciate your feedback. Any more
do your
feedback before I give
genealogy,
somebody else
sis.
the floor?
Wait, yeah,
Okay.
some feedback. We boycotting. We boycotting. I'm gonna say they saying Asians. Some people say Asians, but I think we want to stay as Black American. Shopping Black American only as much as possible. Black American only. Did you know about that, Zaire?
I did not. So do you think it would be beneficial to maybe do ancestry or something like that just to get a little
Yeah.
bit more?
Start doing your family tree.
Okay, that's a start.
That
Mm-hmm.
23andMe and that ancestry, those tests are compromised. So I just start with do your genealogy. Don't use none of those fake tests.
Yeah, and it's a difference with checking your genealogy and giving a blood test, y'all. You don't have to give a blood test. You go to ancestry.com
Thank
and
you,
just start
Sarah.
tracing your family back by census. Oh, sorry about that, love.
Oh no, I was just saying thank you to B Reed. Go ahead, Odell.
No, I was just saying because when I first got on, I didn't know the difference either. You don't have to give blood to check your genealogy. You could go to Ancestry and just start checking it by your family census going back for centuries. And centuries is 100 years plus.
Yep, and talk to your elders so you can get
And I
some
believe
names.
someone who was just up here said he'd help. Bald head Ty, I definitely will take you up on that because I have children. I would love for them to know my
Hey,
history and everything.
your elders in your family. Start there.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you know who your grandparents, if you know their names, and if you can figure out or find out what their birthdays are, you could start there. And then okay, so there's blackancestry.com. You can use that one. And then there's another one, it's called Black Native ancestry.com. You can use that one as well to see if your family was a part of a tribe, was a part
Okay,
of the five tribes. You can look there and find there on there too.
that's really good to know. I'm taking notes.
Yep. So we getting our nails done, our lashes done. We supporting black people down here that's Black American. We supporting Black American nail techs, nail salons, estheticians, masseuses, restaurants.
They're gonna try to trick you and say that they're black owned, but they're not us. They're not foundational to America. So just be careful with that. Everybody want to be black right now because it's beneficial.
Don't let nobody tell you that you're African. Don't let them do that to you.
Honestly, I've been labeling myself that this whole time, and I love panels like this where it's just educational. And although I may be ignorant to it, I do appreciate, coming up here and you guys being straightforward and giving me resources. So thank you all.
You welcome. Enjoy
I'm
your
gonna do my
day.
due diligence now and ask those questions.
Yes, ma'am. All
Wait,
right.
love, is it just me or the last two people felt like therapy? They're like sad not to be African. It's like, I'm just going to figure out what I am. It's like,
Kind of to me it just sounds like it's like a culture shock, especially if you've been thinking one way your whole life. So people who haven't been told that they were African, that's actually a blessing.
I'm on the
So,
stage. How I
Yeah,
get
huh?
up here?
Hey, Netta.
Hey, Netta
Hello.
Boo.
Nigger,
Hey,
nigger,
Netta
nigger,
Boo.
nigger, nigger,
And
Netta.
so is your
nigger, nigger.
mother. She's a
yeah. You
lover of
see,
one.
them the
How
kind
I
of
get on
wild
the
Africans
stage?
we got to deal with. You've been on here for a minute.
I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm going back down, but let me say this real quick then, since I'm up here. Um, that young
I
lady
love TikTok
before
shop. I love
before
TikTok.
Zaire before the first one. Um, it was really sad actually listening to her and how bad she wanted to be Black American. I was born here. They don't accept me there. I, I'm Black American. That's what I put. This is what I am. And then you're telling her the truth, like, no, you're Jamaican. You're not gonna tell me she's not proud Jamaican. I don't care if they're born here. They're always proud, proud, proud of where they didn't come from. Since you say you're born over here. But now, like you said, and Soul took the words out of my mouth, that it's beneficial right now to be Black American. So everybody's hollering Black American and come shop in my store with a heavy accent, but I'm Black American. And so I just think it's sad listening to her. She is one that reminds me of a person who it was giving, but I want to be Black American. It was giving that. But, I don't know how I got up here.
Well, I'm glad you came up here for a minute.
I'm going to drop back down, guys.
I'm
Love you
coming. I'm
guys.
coming meet you before I get restricted.
Oh Lord,
Oh.
please don't.
Bye, Netta
You're
Boo.
not gonna get restricted. So, hey Zaire, how you doing?
But how are you?
Hey, what's your ethnicity?
Uh, I was born in Congo. I think I
Okay.
came here before. I spoke
I
to you
know. I
before.
didn't remember. I didn't remember.
Every time I have to remind you
Huh?
my nationality.
Yeah,
I
I
said every
know,
time
but
I
I
have to.
don't remember every ethnicity.
Yeah, but
You got a
Turn right
question
on
for
West Heatherbrae Drive.
I got a question, but I'll say later. I wanted
Turn
to.
right on West
You said
Heatherbrae
what?
Drive. Then
I
turn
got a
left on North
question, but I
100.
will say later. I wanted to refute some of the stuff that I've heard here. If
No,
it's
come on with it. No, it's your turn.
yeah, Kia, I don't know where you are, but I wanted to tell you that don't beg these people
Wait,
to.
what's your question? First of all, you can unmute, but you unmute with that question, please. This is no platform for you to come up and grandstand and give
Why
your
why
little
you
speech
guys
to the immigrant. What? Come
why
on with
you
your
guys
question, because my prompt says, ask Black Americans one question. Can you at least do that
that's why I'm
first
saying
before you get
I'm
into
saying
your spiel?
why you guys are the only group of people that hate to claim their they came from motherland.
Who is that? Who is that? Oh, that's
Yeah,
your
that's a
people?
phenomenon.
He
Yeah.
doing Uber,
Why
Miss
why
Oh,
Love.
okay.
why
Why is we the only people?
why
Why do
why
you
you
care? It's billions of y'all. It's billions of black people, melanated people on this earth. What you care about 52 million
okay?
for? Why do you
You
care?
said
Why do you need us to
you said it's
identify?
my time, so
I
let me
know
speak.
you
Let me say
asked
it's
the
my time.
question, and I'm giving you an answer. Why
Okay,
it do it matter?
European. No, we
What?
don't. Like I said, one for
Hold on, y'all. We gonna go to Adlin while he do his little fair, honey. Cause
oh, you
why
see,
why
I can't. Give me the time. I'm responding you.
No, you asked the question. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, but
Respond to that. Why do y'all care about 52 million people and it's billions
like I
over
said,
there? It's billions of y'all over
like I
there that y'all don't get
like.
along with and clubbing
But
over
let
the
me
head
speak.
every
If you don't
day.
want me, to
Go
speak. You
ahead.
keep going on and
Go
on. Let me
ahead.
speak.
Go ahead. Go
Like
ahead.
I say, like I say, I can count on my fingers how many African panels on TikTok talking about you guys. I can count on my fingers. So the majority of people in Africa, 1.4 billion people, don't care about you being African. We don't care. Like you can watch the World Cup. We have more than 12 countries that came from Africa, and tell me that you guys are not Africans. Tell me that you guys are not African. Go watch one of those games. Go watch the Ghanaian team. Go watch the DR Congo team and tell me that you guys are not African. You guys are so delusional. You guys think everything we have to abide by you guys.
Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Calm down.
Calm
It's okay.
down.
Man,
I got some tether now for you.
are you serious? We got some tether spray, bug spray for y'all today.
You guys can call me terror as you want, but you know that you guys are delusional. Only
And we
people,
don't care what you
European American
you
claim to
can't
be
even
European. Asian American claim to be Asian. Only.
I don't give a damn. We don't care.
Calm your
You the
ass
one that's
down.
mad.
I'm not mad. Why have to be mad?
So
I'm
what
just
you
saying.
Are.
yelling for? Why are you yelling?
That's how I speak. That's how I speak most of the time.
Well, calm down.
Like I said, you guys can claim whatever you're gonna be. And Kia, please don't beg these people. Don't beg these people, man. You're Jamaican. You have
Sound like you up here begging to me, asking why we don't claim Africa. If you
no.
ain't
I don't.
care,
I
you
know.
wouldn't be
I'm not.
asking that, would you now? You don't take his advice, cause he showed up here wondering why.
No, because he wanna claim he begging to be Black
That wasn't
American.
your question though. Your question is why are we the only black people who don't want to be African?
No. I say you guys are the only group.
Why are you worried about what we want to be, sir? You know, this is getting ridiculous. Y'all don't go to the Jamaicans and force it on them. You don't go to the Brazilians and force it on them. You don't go to the Haitians and force it on them. But y'all are over here messing with Black
Like I said,
Americans.
I
A
really
total
don't
of
care.
50. Wait a minute. You messing with a total of 50 or 60 million people. Why? It's only because you want what we have. That's what that is. Don't worry about what the hell we call ourselves. It's something abnormal about this. It's something very abnormal about you being so angry about what we identify as and who we are as a people. We don't give a damn about what you call yourself. We are not in your land forcing anything
Thank
on
you,
you.
Ashley.
We are not doing any of that. So please get some therapy. They have some medicine. It's called Tethanol. Okay?
Hold,
Tethanol.
For
hold
your
on, Black Queen.
information,
Hold on.
all
Hold on.
majority
Somebody, a man want to talk to you, Zaire. Go ahead, the Black.
I mean, my question really wasn't for him because he sounds like he's deranged and look, we don't want to be your friend. We don't want to be African, and we could care less what you got going. You sound very, very belligerent and puzzled on why we don't want to be African. But other than that, I do want to ask Black Americans one question: why are y'all so magnificent and great? Because y'all got these people out here running around like chickens with their head cut off. They pennies in a bunch. That's my question.
What Kendrick Lamar said, we got loyalty, got royalty inside our
Our
DNA.
DNA.
But
Yeah.
you know what, the Black. My thing is, they nobody wanted to be those niggas. You know what I mean? Nobody. They made sure about 10, 15, 20 years ago. They made sure everybody knew they was African, they was Jamaican, they was Haitian. No, you call them Black. Oh no, no, no. I'm Jamaican, or no, I'm Nigerian, or something else. So it's weird to us. It's real weird.
I, look, last night I've been watching this little documentary about the Boule, and you right about that because our Boule people, our Pan African, and the people in the middle made sure that Africa had some type of spotlight and respect, and this is what we get. They barely claim the history over there that we have shined a light on, but I mean, hey, though I don't believe it's their history. I think it's ours. We just gave it to them so they can have a little bit of respect on the world stage and stop being looked at as, animals and uncivilized people. Because you see, they still over there eating monkey bones and hitting each other upside the head with bushmeat. So,
Wait a minute. I saw something. I saw one of them in our mod chat uh, eating dog balls.
Lord,
Unfortunately, yeah, it's in the chat.
oh Lord, look,
I'll send
I
it
was
to
gonna
you.
send the video, but I
it's
ain't
worse.
know because
And
I know
then
these
monkey,
little kids was
worse than
eating a
monkey
leg. It
already.
looked like a human leg, but when you examine it
Y'all
closely,
need to. What y'all need to do is just go, get Africa together. Stop all. I'm sure it ain't everybody over there doing that, but it just don't look good. All this
Uh,
stuff y'all putting on the social media for the world to see, and then y'all, especially all that stuff y'all eating over there and stuff, like then y'all want to come and tell us we African. Oh no, no, y'all need to stop
like
that.
love, like I said,
Them poor
look
monkeys
at
over there.
yourself.
We like animals over here.
You
We
guys
like
you
monkeys.
guys eat war stuff though.
We
You guys
don't
eat
eat
war stuff.
monkeys. We don't eat
But you
monkeys.
eat war stuff, man. You get rabbit, you do
What's
all
worse
kind of
than a
stuff.
monkey and a dog?
Oh,
What we
I never.
eating? What
You
we
eat
eating worse than a
you
monkey
eat
and a
war
dog?
stuff. You guys eat war stuff though. You know that though.
What's worse
The
than
thing
a
about
monkey
it,
and
ain't
a
nothing like
dog?
some
this
Okay.
possum. You
is
can't compare no
this
possum to it.
this is what makes it so sick. Monkeys can learn how to speak sign language. They actually understand what you're doing to them. And that's what makes it so sick and so disgusting because you're actually targeting an animal that has intelligence. And this is what you do to it. So, I mean, and then y'all over there, y'all do
What
that
you
to y'all
mean?
own people too.
They still selling slaves over there.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And
The
monkeys have feelings.
a pig can say do the same thing, but
It's
you
so
love the pig. You love
funny.
some bacon though,
No,
right?
It's
our
so
Yeah,
ancestors
funny.
don't
pigs are
sell each
actually
other.
very
We don't sell
intelligent.
each other.
Pig can do
Our
the same thing
our
like
little
a dog.
No, no,
our
You
thank
love
you.
some
We
little
don't
pig.
want to sell each other.
our little
Pigs are
curry chicken
intelligent.
American that's in our little curry chicken American that's in the chat is saying chitlins. That's why we can't take them serious. And Zaire, you brought up the World Cup. Zaire,
Cows are also intelligent.
when African players play, they are mocked and called monkeys in the stadiums.
Nah,
When
you
Black
liar, man.
American
They're not gonna do
athletes
it in America.
travel,
You
when
can't be
Black
doing America,
American
man. You
athletes,
lying. You cannot do it.
Hold on, African. When Black American athletes travel globally, we are respected, we are loved. People are in the streets waiting for LeBron James to walk out. They respect us. When you guys go and play, they call you monkeys in the stands. It gets so bad that you guys have to be rushed off the field. And they even do that to people that play on France and European teams, and those are all Africans.
Those people
And
that are
y'all love white
just
people
like
too
you.
much.
They're
Y'all
racist, just
love
like you.
white
They're
people
crazy,
too
just like you.
much.
There's
Y'all
no
love
difference.
white people too much. Hold on, Zaire. Let
May
me
I
get.
ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead, Yella. Oh wait, a
Um,
question for Black Americans or to him?
yes, I can go back 4 generations with my
Okay, wait,
grandparents.
no. It's somebody ahead of you. Adeline. She ahead of
Oh,
you.
I'm
So
sorry.
no, that's okay. Hold on. Adeline. Adeline.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Adeline, you from Haiti. Adeline is from Haiti. Adeline, you
How's it
want to
going?
add, huh?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I know. I don't need to ask
I
your
am.
ethnicity. Okay, I know. That's why. But you want to ask Black Americans a question tonight, Adeline?
Question?
Wasn't she the one that made the video about American?
Yeah, hold on. So,
Oh, and I said nothing offensive. And I specifically said, what is the purpose of all the division? Because what do you gain from it? Like, I'm just curious,
is that
because
your
when you say
question?
things, like, for example, let me ask you guys a question.
Okay.
Is Trump an American? Is Trump an American?
He an immigrant too.
He's an immigrant. Okay. But he doesn't call himself an immigrant. He says he's American, right?
Y'all can call yourself whatever y'all want to call yourself. We don't have to agree with you.
Trump is the president. Are you
Okay.
serious?
Yeah, I'm aware that he's a president. That's what I'm saying. If
You
he's
can't
American,
compare
right?
yourself to a president, though.
Excuse me?
I
Why wouldn't I?
said you can't compare yourself to a president.
I could claim to be American if I want to. When Kyra was saying, is she American? Kyra is American. I mean, do you
Yeah,
guys
she a
own
Jamaican
America?
American. What's wrong
No,
with her
she's
being a
American because her descendant, because if she was born in America and our
Don't mute her,
Um,
y'all.
I didn't mute
Don't
her.
mute her. Go ahead, Adeline. She like, bruh, I'm American. Okay, be what you want to. If you hear a Black American saying, yeah, you American, you a Jamaican American, at every turn you make moving forward in this country, we got to thank you. We got to keep correcting people and telling the
I,
world on any platform we can who you really are, then that's what we'll have to do. But you can say you would whoever you want to say you is.
Right. And it doesn't make it true just because you say so. Now, the facts are you don't have ancestors that are here on this soil. You don't have ancestors that have fought in wars for the freedom and the liberation of our people. You do not have ancestors that went through Jim Crow or civil rights. So you are not an
Okay, thank you,
American.
Zaire, for coming up. I got to rotate the stage.
No, make her sing the song. Sing "Proud to Be an American." If you're so American, sing it.
He's still there.
Say our national anthem. Sing that too. If you're so American.
Is in the comments talking about Marcus Garvey. Y'all always want to bring up one person. It was never any kind of immigrants here that fought for anything in mass numbers. Why do y'all always want to cherry pick one or two people and say, well, they did this? We don't give a damn what they did. That does not bring value to the things that our ancestors and forefathers fought for. You guys were a drop in a bucket, honey.
Marcus Garvey.
Kaya.
Also,
Marcus
Kaya, I
Garvey.
just want to remind you, Kaya, real quick, sweetheart. We went through Jim Crow, not Curry Crow. You guys want to beat us so bad. I need for you and your Curry ancestors to know your place, because now you're getting a little bit bold since you found your fellow immigrants and anchor babies. Please stop it, sweetheart.
Marcus Garvey came over here trying to sell out our people to
You're muted, sis. You're muted. We
You're
can't
muted,
hear you,
host.
love.
Love's World, you're muted.
Kaya, shut up.
Okay.
Love, we
Well,
can't
That's
hear
okay.
not
you.
All
that's not
right.
There
respectful.
you go.
Hold
That's not
on
respectful.
a minute. Mute your mic. So they reporting in here, y'all. So be on your best behavior. Let's get through this panel so we can move on. And because we got other people in the queue, let's just answer their questions, rotate them down. You know, because they reporting Black Queen didn't even come off the mic for 10 seconds. What, 2 seconds? And she got reported that quick. Okay. Adeline, did they answer your question?
No, I do have another I do
Okay, go
have
ahead, Adeline.
okay, the question is, okay, so I understand what you guys are saying. Like I get that you're saying you're foundational Black Americans, but you saying that if you're born here that you're not American. That's the thing I don't
Nobody said
understand.
that, Adeline. Nobody
Okay.
said that. You would be Haitian
That's what
American.
well,
She
I'm
like
Haitian
Kaya.
American, but my
Yeah.
children wouldn't be Haitian American. My
Yeah, they
children would be
still gonna be
American,
Haitian American.
not according to the United States or my country.
You
They don't
mistaken,
claim
child.
that. It's
They
not what I'm
well,
mistaking.
okay.
It's
Well,
what the white
let me
man
ask you
said.
something.
So are you saying the white
Why
man who
is it?
owns America is wrong? Is that what
Do
you're
I say
saying?
what?
Are you saying the white man who owns America is wrong on what they classify us as?
Do what you want to do. I'm sick of explaining it. You tell your daughter to do what she want to, and it's gonna be people who tell her that's a damn lie. So go ahead, do what you want to.
They
Hey,
had that same smoke for barbecue in Haiti, you would be a better person, sweetheart.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
hold on. It's Beast's turn. Hey Beast, how you doing?
It's my turn.
Miss
Oh,
Yetta. Miss
Yetta.
Oh
I'm
Yetta.
yeah,
sorry,
yeah, it's
Yetta. Go
Yetta's
ahead.
turn.
Yeah, okay, go ahead, Yetta. My
Okay,
bad.
I bought well, I got my birth certificate about 4 months ago, and you know how they had the nationality on there? They don't have it on there no more.
You know
So
why, huh?
yes, I know why. Because they're trying to get other per se Africans or other people our lineage. They're trying to get our name from us Black Americans. They're not putting our nationality on our birth certificates anymore.
Well, Yetta, you know one thing, they can't put nothing over our heads. We're gonna find a way to maneuver it all anyway. We're gonna find a way to let the world know who everybody is. Whether they can put anything they want in this instance, we're gonna keep fighting.
I was just wondering, has
Order,
anybody
order
else?
yes, ma'am. Order the live birth form, the longer form, and it should be on that one.
Okay, cause
It's different.
mine,
It's different ones you can purchase.
right? Cause I found the old one my mom had, and it had Negro on there. So and my mama's birth certificate has colored. So, you know,
Yeah, they're trying to switch it up, trying to do the switcheroo on us, but we track and we see what they're trying to do. But it's different
gotcha.
ones that you can purchase. So you may have to spend another $34 and just get another one, get the long form. I
Long
want to say
form.
it's called live
The
birth.
Longhorn.
Uh-huh.
I
Oh,
was
okay.
gonna say, well, I was born in the 80s. I was born in 84, and I don't have a race on mine at all.
I have it on
So
mine. I was in 86. Mine says black.
mine don't say nothing.
What states y'all in?
Louis,
I'm in
well, mine's
Georgia.
from
I'm in
Louisiana.
Ohio. It's the
I was
same on
born
with
in
mine.
Detroit. I was
Mm.
born in Detroit.
All right, did that answer your question, Yetta?
Yes, thank you so
All
much.
right, you're welcome. Beast, how you doing?
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
I said, how you doing today?
Doing good. Hi everybody. I really appreciate this topic. I'm American. I just want to ask one
What's your
question.
ethnicity?
I'm American.
But what's your ethnicity?
I'm a full-blooded primitive American. I'm a First Nation indigenous.
Okay, go ahead.
Muskegee Creek.
All right, go ahead. All right,
So
go ahead.
Yeah, I know. I want to ask, why do we keep letting these people keep calling us Black Americans? Because we are the actual Americans. We got to stop calling ourselves Black.
Okay, listen, I don't ever
Mhm.
think this is my answer to that. I don't think all Black Americans or indigenous or freedmen or Negro or whatever else they call themselves, African American. I don't think they all gonna come together and and commit to one term. It's always gonna be people from different decades, from different times, and just have a preference, to be called whatever they want. So you can keep trying.
The reason I say that because if you know by law, BLK stands for dead and unalive in the eyes of the law. So that's why these entities, these statutory creatures, who we call policy people, they are able to do the things that they can do because we're using an adjective, which is a status, which is the BLK, and using our actual. I, I'm telling you this.
That's not true. You want to know
And
why they're doing it? Because
how
they
is
have a
not true?
military. Because they have a military and we
Love.
don't. Hold on. Hold on.
Hold,
If
hold
you
on,
know the,
love, but
hold
you
on.
you cut me off though. I wasn't even
You know
done.
what? You're
Love.
right. You're right.
I ain't disrespect you.
You're right. I'm going to
So
let you finish.
this what I'm saying. Why are we calling ourselves an adjective with our actual noun, which is American? Because American is a copper colored being. And I'm talking about the people that's actually indigenous, Muskegee Creek, Cherokee, Blackfoot. I'm talking about us, not everybody else, because not everybody of us. Why we are the only people that need to keep calling ourselves an adjective with our noun, but everybody else could be just Haitian or just Jamaican. You don't hear them call themselves Black Jamaican or Black Haitian.
They
You
call
feel
themselves
me?
Black American now. You ain't
Yeah,
know?
that's what I said. We should step away from being saying Black American. We just American because that's the true Americans are us. That's why I'm asking.
Well, you probably gonna have to go to all 48 to 50 something million of us and ask that. I prefer Black Americans. I just do. That's what I grew up as. I mean, until I go back and find, I guess, and see if I have indigenous whatever going on, but I don't know too much about that. Okay, all I know is I'm a Black American. Some of y'all know y'all indigenous. I haven't did that deep of a dive, so I'm not gonna go around calling myself indigenous when I don't know nothing about that part of my lineage. Okay. That's just how I'm viewing it. I wouldn't feel right just saying, "Oh, I'm indigenous now," and can't explain why I'm saying it.
Anybody else?
Well, I mean, do you have a card? Like the Native Americans get those little cards. Do you have one of those?
Oh, why I need it when my great grandmother told me who I am, and my great
Oh, okay.
grandfather.
You're
Well,
right.
you don't. Right. I was about to say you don't necessarily need that as long as you are able to trace your family back. Um, and if they were enrolled in some kind of in the dog road, then it is what it is. My
Sound went
family.
out.
Because she tells the truth.
Well, right. Well, my family is indeed, um, from different tribes on both sides, but I still say, I still identify myself as a Black American. And of course, when I go out and people ask me, like, well, you don't look regular Black, I just tell them, like, well, my family comes from this and that. You don't necessarily, I don't know. That's just me, my own personal thing, but you can.
Can I address Beast real quick? What I disagree with Beast with,
Yeah.
I disagree when people say the reason why we're not getting things done because we're miscategorizing, we're using wrong words. We are not doing that because we are not the ones writing that. What we have been doing is fighting that for over 700 years. So to imply it's not being done because we're not using the right verbiage is insulting to our struggle, insulting to what we fought for, and insulting to what we're still fighting for. Please don't say that.
May I respond to that? Because this is a perfect
Yeah,
dialogue
just
for
make
this.
it real quick because we got to
Okay,
move
okay,
on.
okay. Down Florida. Okay, what is Black? What's the ancient definition of black?
Okay, make this a 5-second
No,
answer.
I have
she
no
Yeah,
just
no,
said
because
that.
we
response.
gotta
You
move
just said to our
on
people.
with the show. It don't
I have
matter.
no
You can open up
response.
your own panel and
I'm not.
educate them because you more knowledgeable than I am. So, and I got a show to run. So this not educate people on what the definition of black is. They can Google that.
Okay,
Exactly.
is
I have
black is
no
an
response
adjective
for
or is
him.
a noun? Is black an
I have
adjective
no
or a noun?
response for him. So I agree with you,
Okay.
sis. We can move on.
All right. Thank
I'm
you for
asking.
coming
Hold on.
up.
That's a real question. I'm asking. Is black
Okay.
is an adjective or a noun? That's to her.
In the black law dictionary, which dictionary you where you getting it from?
That's diction law. Black law. Noah Webster. Is it an
Why don't
adjective
you just
or
tell us real quick so we can move on?
it's an adjective?
Okay. Well, thank you. It's an adjective, y'all.
So why use Black
All
American?
right. Thank you for coming up. Child.
Damn.
Can I ask a follow-up question, please?
Hold on, Kyla,
Okay.
because you went on tea time and you lost your spot.
Okay.
Um, Vivina, Vivinaba, Vivnaba. Hello. Okay.
Hello,
Yes. Hello. Hi. What's your ethnicity?
I'm African, West African, living in the United States.
Okay,
Yes.
but what country you come from in West Africa?
Sierra Leone. I was born in Sierra Leone, lived there
Sierra
till I
Leone.
was 20, and then went to the United Kingdom for 30 years and now in the United States. What I want to ask, if I meet you up at Walmart, how will I know you are Black American or you are African?
By my jawline. By my
By your
jawline,
what?
for sure. By
Oh,
my
sister, don't
jawline, by
fool
the structure
yourself.
of my
No,
face.
no, no,
We
please. You have to
want
educate yourself. You have
you're
to
not gonna
stop
like,
Ma'am,
this
ma'am,
argument.
when
man,
we're
can I
Keep
ask you a
babies,
talking
oh,
question,
about
sorry,
man?
I'm
helicopter.
Black American. I'm Black American.
Can I
What is
answer your
Black
question,
American? You are
man? Why would
Black.
you ask a question and start babbling? What is
Right.
wrong with you?
Let helicopter answer your question, Desmond.
God damn, these
Yes.
freaking Africans have started the night off already with their nonsense. Here's how I would
What
know
do
that
you
you're
mean seek
African.
me in Africa? What
Here
does
we go.
America?
Here we go. They go that third world brain. Here we go. They can't stay on mute. Here's how I would know that you're African and I'm black. And you're not gonna like this answer, but I'm gonna make it real quick. You have an accent and I don't. Does that answer your question, ma'am?
So they restricted helicopter. And
I
for
mean,
what
it's the
reason?
truth. It's the
We're gonna
truth.
stop taking up. We're gonna stop. We're gonna just talk amongst ourselves. Thank you. He told you the answer because it's you see what they do when they come in our rooms. And I know
And
it's
it's the
them.
phenotype too, Miss Love. They know we not them. We don't even smell like them.
Okay, Mr. Questions.
Hello.
Hey, what's your ethnicity?
Uh, I'm black,
Okay, but what's your ethnicity, sir?
African.
Okay, what part? What country in African, sir?
I was born in Liberia, but
Okay, shout out to Liberia. You want to ask Black Americans a question?
I sure do. Um, my question is, I did a genealogy, um, and my ancestry went back to America Liberians. So I got a question for y'all. For me, I was born in Liberia, but I grew up here. When I came here as a baby, I was born in the 80s. So I'm confused as to, because you're saying that if people are born here, they're not considered Americans. So if my
Y'all got
ancestry,
some I think y'all got comprehension issues because I've repeatedly said you are wherever you are American. Like we call ourselves Black American. Okay,
okay,
so that means you would be a Liberian American. You haven't been over here for centuries with us. You wouldn't be included to be called a Black American, and there's nothing wrong with that. Be proud of your Liberian heritage. That's
oh
why you
yeah,
see.
of course,
Hold on, but that's why. Hence, that's why you see all these flags flying around our country because you're supposed to be proud. Jamaicans fly they flag. Everybody, Haiti, everybody who come from another country, you fly the flags. Them the people you are. The
Oh
flag that
yeah,
you
yeah.
fly. Yeah.
I understand that part.
Hmm.
What I'm trying to understand is
Okay.
for me, I'm comfortable being African. I'm
Cool.
comfortable being whatever.
That's what's
What
up. You should be.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What I'm trying to understand is that being that I have a American Liberian background, how do I really identify myself
As
as
a
in
Liberian American. I just told you that.
okay, but when you think about it as my ancestor came from here before going back to Africa.
How does that change anything? You're an American citizen. A true American
Wait a
is
minute,
here.
American. I was on mute. Hold on. You saying that? You saying so your ancestors were some of the people who got eaten by the Liberians over there? Yeah, we know. We know.
No,
We know. We know.
they weren't eating, and the reason why I'm
Some of
back
them
in the
was eaten. You gonna sit
the
up there and
reason
tell a lie? So
the
you trying
reason
to
why
tell us? Wait, hold on. Let's get this straight. So you trying to tell us y'all didn't eat them Liberian Americans over there?
wait who is y'all? I'm
The
trying.
people over there.
Okay, what I'm trying to
No, can you
understand
answer
is
that? Because you just told me I'm lying. So can you answer that?
no, I
Because
never
we
said
know the answer.
I never said you're lying.
Okay, you did say that.
I'm not sure about what you're referring to,
Okay,
but
oh, okay.
What your mama told you you are? What your mama say?
I know what I am. But
No,
what
what did
I'm
your
trying
parents say?
America Liberian, meaning American born in Liberia.
Yeah, shout out to that. Now, what else? I mean, what else is it to say? What are you trying to say? Why we ain't African? Or something about us being African?
I'm trying to go back to where everything started from because
Lord. Well, you
if
should
you
go
got
talk to the Latinos. You should go talk to the Europeans. You should go talk to the Jamaicans. Kaya, go tell Kaya and her family
well,
about
Kaya
that.
was
To go
born
back. No, 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 no.
Kaya is
You should go
born in
talk
the
to the
U.S.
Chinese.
But
Go
you're
talk
telling
to
her that
every human
she's not
species on this
American.
planet. Go talk to every human species on this planet. Then come back to us.
Kaya was born in America, but you're
Like I
telling her she's
said,
not American.
go tell her mom and them that. Go tell her that. Go tell everybody else on the planet that. Then come back to us with these kind of questions. Cause we
So
ain't taking it back to the beginning of time. No, sir.
okay, okay. My question is for you, Black Americans. Are you guys identify as foundational Americans, right?
That's what we are. That's not what we identify as. That's what we are.
Okay, so the people that came on the during the slave Atlantic trade,
Uh,
what do you guys call them?
Do you know what ship that was that came to America? Do you know the name of it and how many people were on that ship so I could reference what you're talking about, please?
Uh, Asking a question with a question. I'm just
No,
trying.
no. You said they came on a boat, and I'm sure some did. I want to know which boat you're referring to so I can answer your question correctly.
Well, I'm don't know the name of the boat, but the
Until
history.
you know the name of the boat, that means we were here already, sweetheart.
Okay,
But go
so
ahead.
if you were here and those that came over during slavery, right? Um, then I'm assuming they're not foundational,
Hold on,
correct?
Kaya, real quick, cause
uh-huh.
you next. But this is what the issue is. You've been in the room. I know you probably agree with these other immigrants, but
Not all of them, because I wasn't.
would this type of questioning irritate your soul too?
Me? Are you asking me? I think he's just trying to get his thoughts out.
What? No, he didn't ask us 30,000 questions to get to the bottom line of we slave, we African. That's the bottom line here. That's why he brought up the slave boat and going all the way back. That's the bottom line. They will take you around the mulberry bush and back just to tell you African.
No, no, no. I'm not telling you African.
Well,
Hey,
what you asking about the slave boat for?
I'm 100%. I'm trying to get a proper explanation for
About
who
what?
I
What
am.
explanation that we didn't
So
already give you?
am I American Liberian or Liberian American? That's what I'm
It don't
trying to
matter.
understand.
However you want to pronounce, however you want to frame it.
Was born in Liberia. He is Liberian with citizenship in America. He
Wait,
ain't
what?
us. You
So
from
okay,
Liberia. You're not
right?
American.
I
This
get it,
point,
but
you're just a
I'm
confused
talking about my
immigrant.
bloodline. I'm talking about my
At this
bloodline.
point, you're just a confused immigrant. Bless your heart.
I'm not confused. Trust me. I'm talking about my bloodline. I live in both parts. I live as an African
Yeah,
and I
okay,
live as an
thank you.
African
Thank you. We ain't
American.
gonna waste time. You can come back later because we didn't explain it. Go
Curry
ahead,
chicken
Kaya.
kaya.
Go
Curry
ahead, Kaya.
chicken kaya. Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
I,
love.
I actually find that funny, oh damn Florida. And I saw you went on my page and you could see everything I'm doing for the Black community. So, but that's a whole different conversation for a different day.
No, actually, I went on your page to see if you had any Black people around you, but it
And you
seems
see
like
I have
based on
all
the way,
Black people.
no, no,
And you
no,
see I have all Black people.
it seems like you have Black people around you to make it a charity case, but based on your mindset, your Jamaican family lived around all white people. It's not mistaken, sweetheart. But go ahead, little white
Okay.
tea
So
girl.
if you're saying housing Black Americans is a charity case, then you're downing Black Americans, which makes no sense.
Why aren't you helping any YT Americans? They're in more poverty.
Because
So
I'm
once
Black
again,
American.
you're trying to
Because I'm Black
tokenize. Hold
American.
on. You're trying to tokenize. No, you came at me as if I went to your page and you're doing all of this. I went to your page to see what you're doing, but it's obvious based on what you're saying that you were raised in a white neighborhood with Jamaican parents, sweetheart. You do not connect with us. You do not identify as us. And you're doing that probably for college credits, like most people do for charities. So be quiet, Curry Chicken Kyla.
I'm not doing it for credit. I'm a landlord and I
Please,
house all Black
her
Americans.
name is Kaya. Her name Kaya
My name is actually Kia, and but you guys can
or
keep
Kia
mispronouncing
or
me. It's fine.
something. Not
Um,
Kyla, please. Ooh.
yeah, and you can see I house so many all Black Americans. So that's what I'm doing for
Question,
the
baby
community.
Curry.
That's what I'm
What's
doing
your
for the
question?
community.
Well,
What are
you
you doing for the
came.
Black community?
What I'm
What are you
doing
doing
is
for the Black
dragging.
community?
What I'm doing is dragging you back, anchor baby, to where you belong in your place. Don't
What
ever come in here and think that you were gonna come and check me. You are a curry chicken check-in,
I
and you
think
are on here begging to be American. Girl, go to a
I was
Jamaican
born
panel.
here.
Go to
I
a
left and
Jamaican
I came.
panel. Listen, little bumbaclot.
I left
Go
and
over
I came
there.
back, and you guys are
Go
still talking
listen.
about me. That's why
You
I came back
came
on the
back because you
panel.
have no
You guys kept
integrity.
still talking about me.
You
I
have
left
no
and I came
integrity.
back
I would have
15 minutes
left with
ago, and you guys
pride.
were still. And then you went to my page.
You should
Here's
have
my
left
question.
with
Here's my
pride like the
question.
way
Here's
your
my question.
parents left
I'm
Jamaica.
American. I'm
You should have
American.
left with pride like the
Okay.
way your
Can I
parents
ask my
left
question?
Jamaica.
Can I ask my question? Because
Not to me,
I want to have a lit. No, thank you. Even better.
so don't bring
Um.
me up
Well, you told me shut up,
Come on,
but you
jerk
guys
because
keep
you
chicken.
talking
brought me
about
Jerk
up.
me. I
chicken.
left.
Come on
I
with your
left,
question,
and
jerk.
then you guys kept talking about me.
Who
That's
want
why.
coconut water?
Girl, you are not that important. Don't
Well,
What you
don't
want?
it's
get
the
up here with
truth.
that.
Coconut milk.
You're
It's the
not.
truth. I love but okay, whatever. Those names mean
What you
nothing to me.
want? Coconut?
Okay, here's my question. Here's my question. But y'all go to Jamaica though. All of y'all been to Jamaica.
Jerk
No,
Don't
the
tell
hell we
me.
chicken.
don't.
You
I
living in
don't.
All
America,
No,
y'all
I
been
jerk
to
have not.
chicken.
Jamaica or want
And
to go
do
Girl,
to
you
not
sound
want
Jamaica
dumb as
to.
or
hell.
want to go to
Nah,
When I
she
Jamaica.
went to
lying.
Jamaica, I peed in the sand as a memory to your ancestors who fled because I couldn't make it to the restroom in time while I was drinking my pina coladas. So I peed in the sand in Jamaica in memory of your ancestors
Oh,
that
okay.
fled. Yes, I
I
did
was
go.
born in
Go
America.
ahead, curry
I was born in
chicken.
Boston. I was born
Go
and raised in
ahead, curry
Boston.
chicken.
Here's my question.
You're a
Please, to anyone
citizen. You're
but
not an
to anyone
American.
but or damn Florida. Okay. Okay. So my question is, what is the downside to Black Americans uh, being inclusive of um, people who were born in America, but their parents are not from here? What is the downside to that?
There's Chinese people who was born in America.
No,
There's people from India, ma'am. There's people from India who was born in America. There's Russians who was born in America. There's people from all over the world that was born in America, but their lineage and their ethnicity is not ours. You and I
We do not share the same lineage. We do not share the same fight. We do not share the same plight. We do not share the same history and culture. We just don't. And I'm sorry. It's okay. Like I was telling you earlier, it's okay to be Jamaican American.
Okay,
You were born here, so that made you an American citizen.
okay, Black Queen. Okay, let's say I agree with that, right? What is the downside to Black
I don't
Americans?
understand what the issue is. Y'all are reporting
It's a
people and getting
question.
mad.
You ask
I just don't.
the topic is saying ask Black Americans questions. You're
It's
the
showdown right now,
it,
though. This open panel.
okay, but I'm trying to ask a question,
But
but
this
then
ain't
she
the
just
time you
I'm
ask no
asking.
questions because they ain't gonna let you.
I can see that, which that I and I'm. This is
Why
a
didn't you
legit
go back home and
question
help the people
So that
in poverty in Jamaica?
because I'm American.
But your
Didn't grow up
parents,
around Black Americans
I
though,
grew up
right?
in
Did you grow
Boston,
up around Black?
Massachusetts. Yes,
That's
I
not what I
did.
asked you. You
I
grew up
grew up
around
in.
foundational Black Americans
I grew up in an all Black community in
with
Boston,
foundational Black
Massachusetts.
Americans
With
or
there
Jamaicans?
was everyone in Boston. There
Okay,
was
so it
everyone.
wasn't Black Americans. She said
It
it
was
was everyone.
it was
Y'all hear this?
everyone.
All right,
It,
Curry. Hurry
It's
up,
was
Curry,
still
it
baby.
was
Jamaican.
everyone.
You're still Jamaican, ma'am. It's okay. You're Jamaican American.
In Compton, where I
What
grew
are
up,
you
it was only
fighting
Black
about?
Americans.
and
When
there's
I grew up
nothing
in
wrong
Compton,
with
Black
that.
Americans.
It's nothing wrong with being Jamaican.
it's
I
okay to be an
mean,
anchor baby too.
And I'm
You
at
helped your parents get citizenship.
okay. So okay, let's say I accept that, right? And I'm going back to no one has answered my question though.
It
My
doesn't
legit,
benefit us uniting with you if that's what you're trying to ask.
What's
Y'all
wrong with
suck up
being
all the
that's not what
Jamaican?
resources.
I'm at. No, that's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm asking. I'm saying what is the hindrance?
It don't even sound like you know what you're trying to ask.
It
Get
is.
straight to it.
I because I keep repeating the question. Now I have to reword it because it's not being answered.
Well, come on now.
What is
Come
the
on.
hindrance of Black Americans being inclusive of Americans that were born here,
because it hasn't got us anywhere.
whose parents
Because it
weren't born
benefits
here?
us. Okay, let me ask you something. How have Jamaicans helped Black Americans in large numbers in our communities, supporting Black American-owned businesses in our social justice fights in large numbers where it's noticeable? With let's say 3,000 plus, you can see 3,000 plus Jamaicans out there fighting side by side with Black Americans. When has that happened since all the decades y'all been over here?
I don't know, but because I'm
Never,
born in America.
never,
I don't even
never.
understand
I
what
don't
you're
know because I was
asking.
born in America. I was born and raised in America.
Okay,
But
well,
I
if
can't
you
tell
was
you
born and
Jamaican.
raised in
I can't
America,
tell you
we done
Jamaican
been through.
Oh
history.
my
Hold on, we
God.
done been through a lot in this country. So if you ain't seen nothing yet, and that's how it been. So we
I can tell you what
don't.
I do. I can tell you how I've
That's
helped
you.
the
We
Black
ain't talking
American
about one
community.
person, Kaya. We ain't talking about one person. We talking about as a collective. If you can't find it, okay. So now we've come to the realization immigrants benefit us in no way. So we moving on and without you.
I agree, but I'm not an immigrant. That's why my
Okay,
case.
Charles.
So the guy. Well, I will say that the other. I will say this: the other people who came up after me, they were, from what I heard, they all were born
This is
not in
really
America.
sad, Kaya. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Why?
But
Why?
here's the problem I got with
But you go ahead,
about how
helicopter.
you help the community out. You've been around talking about how you help out the black community, you help out black people. Man, if you push Section 8 of
Hmm.
I
your neighborhood,
create jobs for Black
Section 8 destroys
Americans.
neighborhoods.
Okay. So
Don't use the
anyway,
money
I
from the
first of
create
all,
government. What
jobs
I am
for
not a
Section
Black
black.
8 is a
I am still a
government
Americans.
black
program
woman.
where you're just taking money from the government.
Who
You
came
would
off
rather say
mute?
you
Oh,
only doing
somebody
Section
did
8
that.
because you benefit
Me
from the
say
government.
this.
That's the only reason you're
I
doing
am.
Section 8. You ain't helping nobody. You're helping yourself. You're getting rich off the government. You're getting rich off of taxpayer dollars, and you're destroying neighborhoods at the same time. Do you know what Section 8 does to the value of a neighborhood? We got people on this panel right now that's probably dealing with some Section 8 folks in their neighborhood, and they don't know what the damn property value. Property value got stuck. And yeah, we can't get y'all out the neighborhood, can't do nothing. So tell us exactly how Section 8 benefits Black Americans.
Mhm. Well, there's a lot of people on Section 8, a lot that are actually really good people. So that to connect Section 8 with lower class people who are hurting the neighborhood, that's actually downing Black Americans. That mentality right there
Black
is downing
Americans
Black
are not the
Americans.
majority of Section 8. My background is property
You're
management.
right.
Please
There is,
stop.
So
you're right.
Stop,
You're right.
Kaya.
You're right.
Well,
Let me,
the
there
majority of
is,
Section 8 is
you're
not black
right.
people. Okay, so don't
You
say
are
that.
no, it's
right.
Black Americans.
You are
No,
Africans are
it's
not
right.
not.
section.
Shut up.
Africans, we have our accent.
Ma'am, you just asked us an hour ago, can we tell the difference? You're talking and I need a translator. So first of all, that's the difference. But Kaya, stop saying that black people, you know that more white tees are on Section 8.
Oh, I
It's
agree
not
with
how
you.
you
Sorry, I was
speak,
muted.
it's
I
what
agree
you
with you.
speak.
Wait, hold on, Zan Lee. Oh,
We
OJ
got to get
Florida.
to other people.
I agree
Hold
with
on. We spending two. You can't center yourself. Can you stay up here and go on mute? Or do I need to drop you? Because you can't. We got to move on. It's other people on the stage. And we got people in the queue trying to come up. The Vina.
Yes,
Showtime, baby.
yes. What does accent have to do with anything? One thing I have to remind you is not how you speak, is what you speak. Because if you can speak like the Queen and live on a Section 8 girl, you're nothing. I'd rather be African with a rotten accent and do my own business. I have my business. I give
Hey,
Black
Zuka, let me drop
Americans
you down for a
businesses.
minute.
Thank you. Thank
Not
you.
you. Not you.
Okay. Yeah, this is not supposed to be a fight between black and black. There was never a black person in America before the slave trade. You guys need to go back and ask for history so
Ma'am,
that you would know,
ma'am,
so
ma'am,
that you'll be able to
ma'am,
know the
ma'am,
history of how you
ma'am,
became black
ma'am. The
Americans.
oldest human bones are found in America.
No, no,
The
they are from
oldest human
Africa.
bones were found
You
in
guys
America.
were
The
shipped
oldest
from
8 bones
Africa.
were in
I'm sorry,
Africa.
but
Ma'am, Ma'am,
you
you
were
fled your
shipped from
country for 50
Africa.
years. You fled your country for 50 years, and you're over here in a foreign land telling us how we should behave. Why don't you go retire back in Africa? You got money
Yes,
from
I'm
Europe for
going.
30 years. Hold on. You got money from Europe for 30 years, and you've been in America for 20 years. You are in your
I haven't been in
70s,
America.
and
It's just three
so
years.
this is the problem
It's
with
just
Africa. The
3 years.
only thing Africans do is send their dead bodies back home because they don't want to live there. All you do is send back your ashes. That's all you do. Shame
At
on
Let me
least
you.
stop
I
that.
have somewhere to go.
And here's
You
another
guys
one.
need to
Here's another
educate
one. Oh,
yourself.
damn. With the immigrant. Here's another
Nonsense.
immigrant with that accent. Been here for 20 years and it sounds like they just got off the
I
boat.
am happy and I'm
But got a
Got
proud
here
to be
possibility
last
they're
night,
sitting here on
African.
this
helicopter.
panel
Helicopter. She
asking us
got here
why
last
we
night.
delineate from them. Why we have a problem. Yeah. Got here last night.
This
But
is
come
this
on.
is
You
what
look at
I'm
the fact that
saying
she's been
about
in
the
the
destiny.
UK for 30 years.
30
30 years
years
in
in
I
the
the
UK and
UK.
still saying
30 years and
better
here
black
in
on here.
America as well, yes.
We don't care how long you've been here.
It
You
doesn't
cannot
matter
get up here.
how I
Well,
speak,
you
is
cannot get
how
up here
what
and
I
tell us who
speak.
we are, ma'am. You
If
cannot
I
tell
meet
us
it's
who we
just
are.
imagine if I
We do not
meet you
have
at
a tribe
Walmart,
there.
how
We
will
do
I know
not
you
have
are
a
American
lineage
or you
there.
are
So you
African?
need to go home and
I'd
fix your
rather speak in
country.
my
That's what
accent.
you need to do.
My country
Go
speaks
home and fix
the
your country. Quit asking us
at
to
least
do it.
I've got a
We're in our
country.
How,
country.
Have you got a
We're in
country?
our
and how you
country.
claim
The white
your
people
accent
don't
to be
want you
royalty? Your
here.
accent is of the queen. Your accent is
Yes.
the queen's
It's the
English,
queen.
but you
I'm
sound
telling you,
fresh
it's
off a
not
boat.
what you
You
speak.
sound
It's
like
not
your
how you
accent is
speak.
one of them.
It's what comes out of your mouth.
Ma'am,
When will you
Can
be
I
Yes,
going
tell her
back to
something,
I
Africa?
am
please?
Your
proud
accent
to be
sound like you poop
African.
on the side
Hold
of
I
the
on,
am
road
ma'am.
every
proud to
day.
be
Are
Excuse
African.
you
Yes,
me.
serious right now? Your accent
yes.
sound like you ain't put no
Hello.
lotion on your feet in like 2 weeks, man. Are we
Well,
I can
this
serious right
is
tell you
now?
how
the
I speak.
difference. Wait, ma'am, I can
This
tell
is
you the
how I speak.
difference. You know how
What is the
you'll know that
difference?
you'll know that we're American because our mannerisms. We're not aggressive and
No,
loud like
no.
most of you
The only
African
way
women.
I will know is your size. Is your size is your size.
Ma'am, and
I'm
we can
The
also
sorry.
size of
tell the
what? What are you
difference
talking
because
about?
you're uneducated,
Wait,
ma'am.
wait,
For you
wait. The
to
size of
tell
Black
us
people
what?
that
that
are
no
laughing at an
black
old joke. What
people
is she
were
laughing
here.
at? Does anybody understand what
You
she's
know
laughing at
what?
right
Ma'am,
now?
ma'am, we also know because you're uneducated. For you to say that no black people were on the continent before a dusty, musty African got here is insane. If that's the case, why did you not build after we supposedly left? Why did you not look for
No,
us
you
after we
didn't leave.
supposedly
You
left?
didn't
Because
leave.
there is no link.
You
Hold on.
know,
There is no link to us. We are not you. You are not us. You all come from apes. We come from humans. The oldest bone in America, the oldest human bones were found in America. The oldest ape bones were found in
you
Africa,
guys
ma'am.
are
You come from an
delusional.
ape.
You're
We come from
definitely
humans.
delusional. You,
She ain't lying. You come from Lucy. Lucy
Jesus.
was an actual ape. Lucy was an ape.
Exactly. And
I'll
That's where
come
you
Lucille
come
from
was
from.
a
it.
Lucy
I'm
is
human.
your
happy to
ancestor.
come from it rather than being shipped.
Well,
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
you
I
too
don't want to
old
be
to
Lucille,
be
told
You
running
were
around telling
illiterate.
everybody
sold.
I'm happy to be from an
You
ape. I'm
were
sorry. I don't want to run
sold
around saying that.
away.
I'm sorry.
You are too old to be illiterate.
Nah, she ain't too old. That's what happened when you got a smooth brain
literally
without
an
no
ape
wrinkles in it.
No,
granny.
you
Ma'am, you're
need to
an
go
ape
home and
granny.
fix your country and quit telling us to go fix your country. That's what y'all want to try to do. Use and abuse us. Y'all people sold what little slaves did come over here into slavery, and now you have the audacity to think that there's some descendants here that you want to go back and clean up your damn mess. And we're not gonna do it, okay? You need to clean
You
up
won't
your
be
own
able to
country.
go.
Clean
Not
up your
coming
own
from a
continent.
section 8. You
No,
can't
you
come
need to
from a
go
section
clean
8
your
and
own
go to
continent, ma'am.
African.
We don't owe
Yes.
you nothing. We
African,
don't
we
owe
are
you nothing.
ambitious.
We do
We
not
love
have a
traveling.
lineage
We are
that
not
goes back to
shipped.
that place.
We were
And
not shipped. I
Ma'am,
know.
quit trying to
I'm
put us
sorry
there.
that
Man,
the
Stop
who
trying
things
to put
I
us there.
know, adulterers
somebody
were
needs to come and
sold
get that
as
grandma
slaves.
and tuck her up and
I'm
put
Yes.
gonna
her to
call
She
her
bed.
got
She
monkey
needs some
granny.
milk.
she
You're a
got one of those
monkey
fake
I
granny.
am a
degrees. She's an
proud
Yeah.
RN.
She
mom.
needs
I'm
some milk.
72 years old. And
She
Zuki
I'm
need to
got
come
ready.
get
I'm
the
going to
Senator
be
dementia.
Baboon off the panel.
She's an
They just
RN with one
chopped
of
up a
those fake
daggone.
degrees.
They
I
chopped
just
up an
Ma'am,
checked
ape
her
let
for
me
you.
ask you a
page.
question real quick before it ends. Let me ask you a question, ma'am. When you eat
Anybody
your
know a
chicken,
zookeeper's phone
wait,
number?
helicopter, let me ask her a question. When you eat your chicken, do you break the chicken bone with your teeth when you're done eating it?
I chew it, I grind it.
Yeah. I told
Got the
y'all
mouth of
we
a
could tell
blender.
by the jawline. I
Be
told you we
grinding
could
them
tell
chicken
by
bones
the
like a daggone
jawline.
dinosaur.
The
Let me
fuck?
tell
Old
you,
flat tooth
my
African.
daughter sent me
To
The
a damn
daggone
African.
sandpaper.
bone.
What is
And I
whole with
also
you?
eat with my fingers.
I
I am
You
a
told
whole
you
proud
we
sandpaper
African.
jaw African
Yes,
I
Avenue.
I told you we
yes.
could tell by the jawline. And one more question, ma'am,
And
ma'am.
I
Do
can
you
tell
also eat your
by
wait, listen, ma'am, ma'am.
your
Do you eat
section
your
in
soup? Do you
Walmart.
eat your soup with your hand? Do you eat your
I
soup with
do.
your hand?
I
Told
do.
y'all
I'm cultured.
I'm culture.
that skin is tough as hell to dip in boiling soup. Your jawline stronger, your skin is stronger. Everything about you is very ape and strong like. You're a very strong creature. That's what we're saying. We're not the same.
Leather skin is what they call it.
Otherwise, I respect my elders. Shout out to the elders. I love y'all. She don't count. She comes from the monkey squad. So shout out to my elders.